Hi students, today's presentation is about family Amaryllidaceae. This family is belonging to monocotyledons and we will be discussing all the important taxonomic characteristics of family Amaryllidaceae in today's presentation. Family Amaryllidaceae is represented by 80 genera and 2,258 species all over the world, whereas there are 65 genera and near about 1400 species distributed throughout India. These are some of the representatives of this family. This is Polyanthus, this is Pancreatium, and this is Lily. Let us continue the discussion with the distinguishing characters of this family. So plants in this family are perennial herbs with either rhizome or corm or bulbs, all different kinds we can see. Leaves are usually radical, so bearing of leaf is called as a radical when if you see that this is a ground level and any underground part is there and that is bearing leaves and these leaves are coming above the ground. This kind of bearing of leaf is called as radical, which we see in onion and garlic or all the lilies. Leaves are simple, linear, exstipulate with parallel venation. Flowers are bisexual, trimerous, and epigynous. Tepals are also six in number and they are present in two whorls. Outer whorl include three, inner whorl include three. They are petaloid and tubular. Stamens are also six in number and they too are present in two different whorls. They are basifixed and the condition is called as a epiphyllous, means the stamens are attached to the tepals, that can also be called as epitepalous condition. Then ovary is tricarpellary, syncarpous, inferior with axile placentation, and fruit is either capsule or berry. So all these are the distinguishing characteristics of family Amaryllidaceae. Habit of this plant we can see. The plants are annual or perennial herbs with rhizome. For example, in case of Agave americana, it is a rhizome. It is bulb in case of Carinum. It is corm in case of Polyanthus. This is the Polyanthus plant, and plants usually show xerophytic characteristic features. Stem here is underground, a rhizome in case of agave, or it is bulb in case of carinum, or it is corm in case of Polyanthus. And here, corm can be seen, which is underground. Leaves are simple, they are alternate, margin is entire, they are narrow and radical. I just said you that what radical bearing of leaf is there. This is the ground level and leaves are arriving from the underground part. Similarly, in this picture, you can see that all these leaves are arising above the ground and which is held inside by the underground persistent part. They are exstipulate, means without stipule. They are linear with the parallel venation. In agave, leaves are thick, fleshy with waxy coating. Here you can see the leaves are very thick and they show waxy coating. Inflorescence is terminal spike in case of polyanthus, which you can see in this diagram, or it is panicle of spikes in case of agave. Here you will see the panicles. These yellow color panicles are there. Then it is solitary flower with the leafless scape in case of Zephyranthes. Here you can see solitary flowers are there, and they are umbellate cyme in case of crinum. So this umbellate cyme type of structure you can see. Mostly the flowers are borne on leafless scape. Now this scape is structure can be shown with the help of this diagram. This structure is holding the flower, which is delicate green leafless structure, and this structure is called as scape. Flowers are pedicellate or sessile. They are always bracteate and bracteolate. Here you can see the bract. Here you can see the bract, and inside that somewhere small bracteoles are also there. They are always actinomorphic but incomplete because calyx and corolla is not distinguished. But instead of that, only one pearl is there, and that is called as perianth. So that it is incomplete, but it is bisexual because androecium and gynoecium both are present there. It is epigynous, which means ovary is inferior and the flowers shows trimerous symmetry. Sepals are six in number and they are arranged in two whorls, 3 plus 3, which can easily be seen. This is outer 1, 2, and 3, and these are inner 1, 2, and 3. Then gamophilous means they are fused. So here you can see that tubular structure is there where they are fused altogether. They are petaloid means they are other than green. They are not looking like a sepal. They are looking like a petal, so that it is called as a petaloid. Then tubular structure. Here you can easily recognize that it has a tube-like structure and a very specialized kind of estivation that is called as a imbricate alternate estivation, where the outer three, 1, 2, and 3 tepals and inner 1, 2, and 3 tepals. Each outer tepal alters with inner tepal. This outer, inner, outer, inner, outer, and inner. And this is called as a imbricate alternate type of estivation, and this is actually a characteristic feature of this family. Stamens are 6 and they are present in two different whorls. Outer whorl include 3 and inner whorl include 3. The condition is epiphylous. Epiphylous conditions means attached to the tepals. Here you will see the epiphylous condition that these 3 stamens are attached to the tepal, and that condition is called as the epiphylous conditions. Filaments are long, slender, anthers are basifixed and dithecous. Filaments form a membranous funnel-shaped staminal cup in case of pancreaceum. Ovary is tricarpellary and syncarpous. Here you can see the tricarpellary structure. So this one, and this one. These three axes are differentiating ovule in three zones, this one, this second, and this three. Hence, that is called as a tricarpellary condition. It is syncarpous. Ovary is inferior in position. It is trilocular. Now, locule means number of chambers. And total number of chambers you can count, that is 1, 2, and 3. Hence, this is called as a trilocular with axial placentation, means this is axis and the ovules are attached to the axis. Hence, that is called as a axial placentation. Ovules 2 in each locule. Here you can easily count, this is 1, this is second, this is 1, this is second, this is 1, this is second. So 2 ovules are there in each locule. Style is slender, long, and stigma is trilobed. Fruit in case of family Amaryllidaceae is either capsule or rarely a berry, which means multiseeded fruit. Then the next is floral formula that can be explained as follows. It is with bracteate, with bracteoles, then actinomorphic, bisexual. Perianth is present in two whorls, 3 plus 3, and this is united. Androecium again 3 plus 3. This is representing epiphylous condition. Gynoecium, that ovary is inferior but tricarpellary, and bracket is representing it as a syncarpous ovary. This is bract. Actually, there is one huge bract which is covering two flowers. Out of that, one flower is this, which is this one outer, then inner, outer, inner, outer, and inner tepals. Then this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 stamens and tricarpellary syncarpous ovary. And this is bracteole, and here is the mother axis. So here is the gap, which actually is another flower, but that diagram we have not drawn. We have represented only one flower and half of the bract which is covering it. Then the systematic position according to Bentham and Hooker's classification system. So divisions are phanerogams or phanerogamia, and the reasons are flowering and vascular plants. Class Monocotyledone, because leaves are with parallel venations and seeds with single cotyledon, and flowers are trimerous. Series is epigyne. Reasons for that are flowers bisexual, ovary inferior, and perianth present in two whorls. And the reasons for family Amaryllidaceae we already have learned in the beginning of this presentation. And the last part, which is economically important plants from family Amaryllidaceae. The first plant, that is Polyanthes tuberosa, that is tuberosa, or Marathi name is Nishigandh. It is cultivated in garden for its fragrant flowers. Next is Agave americana, Marathi name is Ghaipath, which is cultivated for fibers and its roots are diuretic. Then the third plant, that is Amaryllis belladonna, that is Easter lily, and it is cultivated in gardens for beautiful flowers. Another plant is Carinum asiaticum, that is called as the Carinum lily. It is grown as ornamental plant in gardens. And the another plant is there, that is Hymenocaulis caribea, that is lily plant, and it is grown as ornamental plant in gardens. So these are some of the representatives which have economic importance. Thank you.